Just getting ready to start doing some Pixelborn games. We're going to do Chernadogs tonight. I'm just waiting for a Pixelborn match here. We're trying out Chernadogs tonight. Just playing some different decks all week to see what I want to play for set champs on the weekend. I have two coming up, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Hello.
Hello.
I'm streaming, is that okay?
It's perfect.
You good with half cut?
Half that is perfect. Same for you?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So this actually isn't bad. I got the 3 1-drops for turn 1 and turn 2, and then we got some options with Ursula, Donald, Kit, and a Rapunzel for some card draw. So I'll just keep this and see how it goes. I'm just going to keep. You good if I start?
I'm ready.
Alright, good luck. I'm going to ink Donald, and for 1, I'm going to play Curse Merfolk and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna import out, play lady for 1, and pass.
Oh, might be playing the same thing. Draw.
Maybe, yes.
I'm gonna ink Go-Go. For 2, I'll play a lady and a Nala, and then I'll quest for 2. And pass.
Sure.
So we know he's not playing songs, so we can ink the Ursula for sure.
One little
The
jump
Kit will get nice tempo here if he plays only one character.
with 1 play champ, and 1 play another champ, and lady quest for 2, and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula. For 3, I'll play Kit. Will return lady to your hand. And I will quest with Nala for 1 and pass.
Sure.
I don't want to quest too much here because I want to play the Tramp for cheap, so I want to try and not lose any characters this turn.
In Prince Philip, for 1 play evasive, for 1 play Cosmorphoc, and for 1 play lady. Trumps quest for 2,
Yeah.
pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. For 3, I'll play Tramp, and I'll draw 4. 2, 3, 4. I'll discard 4. And I discard Piglet, Prince Philip, Rapunzel, and Rapunzel. I'll quest for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pass.
Sure. I'm gonna ink Itzma with 3 Chief Lady.
Okay.
From challenge your Cosmorphoc,
Okay.
discard Brillo,
Sure.
Trump quest for 1, Cosmorphoc quest for 2, Daisy quest for 2,
Okay.
trigger,
I got Cricky.
and Lady believe we challenge the Nala.
Okay.
I pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Nala. Kit and Tramp will challenge Lady. Then I'll pay 4 for Rapunzel. I'll heal 3, draw 3. And then Lady will take out your Curse Merfolk. And I will discard a Curse Merfolk and pass.
Draw.
So we have the option of playing Cricky next turn and getting rid of some of his board. Okay, it's Lady.
Okay. Kiki pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Yzma for 5. I'm gonna play Cricky, and then Lady will take out Daisy. Rapunzel, I guess they'll each take out 1 here. They'll both take out your 2 tramps. And pass.
Draw.
So now we have good board control.
It's your game. GG.
Alright, good game. So we were able to win that one by being a little more patient, I think. He aggressively went wide and tried to race us, but we built out a little bit of a board, and then we were able to wipe his board, and he didn't really have any cards left. So we got good value off of our Rapunzel there, and we took a turn off to not quest with everything, so that way we could get a good value play out of our Tramp. And that really paid off, I think. It gave us a big advantage in the end. So even though you're playing aggro, it's not always the right move just to quest everything depending on the cards that you have. You can play fast, but also play patiently, because if you run out of gas, then you're cooked, because decks like this don't have a big catch-up mechanic. So last night I played Jafar. We went 5-5. The night before that I played Blurple. We went 11-1. So right now we're 1-0 with Chernadogs. We'll see how we do tonight.
Hey, buddy. How you doing, boys?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Something like that.
I'm streaming right now, just to let you know.
I figured. It's all good. I've been busy a lot with judging stuff in this month, so booking hotels takes over eventually.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we got.
I'm going to put 2 back.
I will put 2 cards back, my fine sir. 1, 2.
I guess we're twinning.
Ah, yeah, you just get used to it. It's a nice little thing. Take it away when you're ready, bird.
Alright, I'm going to ink Yzma, and I'm going to play a Little John and pass.
My, someone's seen a deck recently. Methinks, me wonders. I will draw. I will ink Clarabelle, and I want no comments. You've never seen this before, I swear, and I'll play a Clarabelle, because all I have is...
Thanks
Actually,
for the
Clarabelle,
follow,
what are
Jeremy.
my words? Nala, Nala. I don't know what words I'm saying.
Jeremy.
Words are hard. Let's go.
Alright, draw.
It's been a long day. That's how you know it's been a long day.
Yeah. Alright, we'll ink Ursula. For 2, I'm going to play Piglet, and then we'll quest for 1 and pass.
Sounds good, Chief. Sounds good. Draw. Ugh. You know, it's a great hand when you have to ink Rapunzel. Fun times for all the family.
So the kit here will be good tempo. We'll activate our Piglet and bounce whatever he plays.
Whilst I don't necessarily think I'll hit anything, I am nevertheless curious. What's in your hand? Hello, Ursula. Well, that works easily. Ooh, that's a lot of momentum potential. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. Not too shabby. I will quest for 1 with the Nala, and I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to ink Nala for 3. We'll do kit, send Ursula back to your hand.
Understandable, I'll use her in the future.
And I will quest for 4.
Sounds good, boss.
And pass.
Sure thing, draw.
So now we're ahead on tempo, and we have the option to set up a Rapunzel draw. We can play Donald Duck to do some
I will ink
protecting
the Ursula,
here.
since you were so kind to return her. Decisions. I will do 1 for a Nala, and then I'll do 2 for a Tramp, so that's all my ink used up. Tramp will boost up the ready Nala, and I will take out Piglet.
Okay. Sounds good.
I did something, Mom! There we go. And I'll pass it.
Draw. I'm going to ink Tramp for 3. We'll play Donald Duck as bodyguard. He'll give +1 questing to Little John. Little John will quest for 2.
Sounds good, sounds good.
I'll pay 1 for Nala. And Kit will take out your Nala.
Sounds good.
And pass.
How many cards in hand, dare I
Just
ask?
1 now.
Just 1 itty-bitty card. Sounds good. I will draw for turn.
So we gotta try and set up a Rapunzel play here, hopefully. Though he doesn't have much for strength on his board to get us much value here. Our hope is that he can't get through Donald. He inked a Rapunzel earlier, so the chance he has a Rapunzel. So he might be able to challenge it and draw a couple cards. He already had 2 damage on the board, so it's like one way or the other, he's going to get an option to draw cards this turn with the Rapunzel if he wants.
Alrighty then. I will. Ink another Rapunzel. It's never the right time. I will have Tramp sing 0 to hero, so I can pay 2 less for my next character.
Sure. Alright, well, he's playing a little bit of a different list if he's running the 0 to hero version. Zero to hero makes it so
And
that
I will play Crookie.
character he
then
plays
Nala
is
will
cheaper.
trade with Donald. Well, I say trade. Take out Donald.
Okay.
2 cards in hand for myself for wonderful ink, and I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Jealous of your Cricky.
Yeah, I mean, he does stuff occasionally. I realised in retrospect I only actually had to use 3 ink, so I didn't actually need to ink the Rapunzel, but you never know. Maybe I need to play something that costs 5 next turn. That's what I'll tell myself. Yeah, strategy.
Little John's going to attack Tramp just to take 1 damage.
Is this a Rapunzel draw 1, sir?
It is, yeah. It doesn't feel great,
well,
but I'll draw.
Good value. 10 out of 10 would draw 1 again. Hey, I'm happy if you're slowing down. I'm all happy for that.
Kit will take out Nala.
Sure thing.
I will quest for 1 with my Nala.
Yep.
And debating if I want to ink here or not.
That's your choice.
I will.
Depends if you're stuck on an evil Chernadog or not.
Alright, I'll pass.
Sounds good. So you've got 2 cards in hand, I think?
That's correct.
Ooh, I'm good at keeping track. Draw for turn. Well, ain't that interesting. Very, very interesting.
Be curious to see. The first 2 matches we've had now are green-yellow. Last night, all I got were like crazy weird matchups, and now I'm getting a completely different set of matchups tonight.
4 on board here. You have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slightly more. I will have Cricky take out Kit. I'll take 2 damage.
Yep.
I will do for myself for another Rapunzel because we've got nothing but Rapunzels. Draw 1, draw 2. Oh, that's cute. I will ink a Clarabelle, so go up to 5. And I will pay 1 for the Hidden Cove. It'll be useful at some point, I swear.
Yeah, it feels like it would be quite good in this matchup.
I'll quest for 1 with Tramp. I've got 2 questionable cards in my hand, and I'll pass that.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing your second Rapunzel smile.
Alright, we're going to do 3 for Kit. We'll bounce your Rapunzel back to hand.
Oh, thank you.
Do 1
He's so nice.
for Little John, and then I will quest for 4.
Sounds good. Anything left in hand?
I have 1.
1.
And pass.
Still can't get that Chernobog out, can we?
I mean, you could kill some of my stuff. It might help.
I'm trying. Sure thing. I will draw. Interessante.
So I'm just opting for the tempo play here instead
I
of playing the
will
lady. I only have
Clarabelle.
1 character in the discard to bring back with her right now. So I'm kind of hoping that we can bait him into
I will
taking out one of our 1 costs, but
one.
of course they only quest for 1.
Yeah, there you go.
So they're
I'll
not
do
that threatening.
1 to move Kuriki to the Hidden Cove. I'll do 1 to move Tramp as well.
Yep.
Ooh, decisions.
Wouldn't mind drawing a big tramp here and cycling through some cards and maybe getting the Chernabog.
Kuriki will do... we'll do it this way, actually. Tramp will do 2 damage to Rapunzel.
Sure.
1 back. I will do my last 4 for Rapunzel.
Yep.
1 for a 1. Well, ain't that cute? And then Cricky will take out Rapunzel.
Sure.
And bus.
Okay. Draw. Okay. We'll do 1 for lady.
Sounds good.
And I will just quest for 4.
Sounds good.
And pass.
Sounds good.
At least we get a shift
Ready up and
target
draw.
here. We didn't get an inkable, so I couldn't just play the lady, but we still have options. He's kind of forced
What
to
do?
keep dealing with our board here, though. Hey, Larry, this is our 2nd game, so 1-0 right now, so we're batting 1,000,
Cricky
but
will take
let's
out
see how it
Nala.
goes. Okay.
Tramp will take out Kit.
Yep.
And then.
So we might have lethal here if you can't get rid of one more character.
Good ink that goes up to 7. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do 1 for a little Clarabelle, 2 for Lilo, and then how much have I got left? 3. Yep, 3 to move everybody into the hidden cove. So everyone's into the cove now. Let's move the cove there, shall we? Everybody's there. Trying to find a middle ground is impossible, isn't it? There you go. Everyone's in the cove. We'll
Yeah.
keep saying everyone's in the cove. Anything else I'd like to do? I really hope you got a tramp. That'll be a very funny way of winning. I will quest for 2 with Rapunzel. 1, 2, bus.
Yeah, draw. Oh, well, I drew a tramp, which also works, but I
That
had
works.
but I had the shift lady, so I already had.
Oh my goodness!
I
man.
had the
You
game.
had those lovely follow-on hands. I love it.
Yeah, it was the big lady that I had forever, but I only had one cost in my discard, so I was like, oh, I'll try and wait till you kill something, I guess.
Yeah, it was taking me a while. I didn't see any of my kits. That's what I was really looking for in the matchup, I tell you.
Yeah, the kits served me well for sure.
Yeah, literally, I was just kept being like, where are my kits? Did not see them. Didn't see the like any shifts until it was too late, so I couldn't get like, cause you get out big Clarabelle, she's just a big puncher as well.
Yeah,
So it was a really
totally.
awkward stumbling hand. Hell, I didn't even see the medium or the big tramp. Weird. It ebbs and flows.
Yeah,
That's why the pseudo mirror match, because obviously we're both doing two different ones. You're doing hyper aggro, I'm doing more zero to hero control.
yeah,
It's always a very interesting matchup.
yeah. Well, great game.
Yeah, for sure, bud.
All right, cheers.
See you around, buddy.
So we're 2-0. We had game in hand, but interestingly, we also drew another way to win there. It's playing that tramp. We had just enough ink to do it, and that would make our Lady Quest for 2 as well. That's already more top deck luck than I had like the entire yesterday. My audio seems low. Maybe this is better. Just let me know how the sound is. I also don't have a very loud voice, which isn't ideal, I guess. Yeah, Jafar mostly taketh yesterday, unfortunately. Alright, so instead of getting all the random matchups we got yesterday, all we've been getting our mirror matches today. And I didn't run into anybody running this yesterday, so am I just channeling the meta today? Everyone's playing Chernadogs. Hello.
Hello. Do you mind if I record the game?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now as well, so.
Okay.
Be good with a half cut.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna put 2 back.
I will send 3 back.
So we're on the play here. So the piglet could be good. We also have the option to do like 3/1 drops for our first 2 turns. I kept the big tramp. Hopefully we'll be able to get an early tramp and mill through some cards, look for something good. Yeah, we got the champion mirror match going on here. See what they're playing. All right. I'm gonna start by inking Prince Philip, and for 1, I'll play Curse Merfolk and pass.
Okay. Drop a turn.
We haven't hit any of our daisies
Draw and
yet.
pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'm gonna ink Nala for 2. I'm gonna play a Nala and a daisy, and then I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Drop a turn.
So we'll play the piglet next turn, but he played an ink to Tamatoa, so he might have a slow opening. We might be able to just quickly like hyper aggro this one out.
I'll ink Ursula.
No, he's playing blue-green. If he gets some muses going here, it could be annoying.
And, play Oswald and pass.
Okay, so he's on items. Maybe we have a chance to just hyper aggro this. This is a great draw here. All right. I'm gonna ink Ursula. For 3, I'll play Kit. We'll send Oswald back to your hand, and then I'll quest for 5. Daisy trigger. Okay,
Bottom.
and pass. So
Drop a turn.
this is great for us because we can tramp this turn. He's probably not going to be able to remove anything. I don't feel bad because of
Tamatoa play Heat on Daisy.
the really awful matchups we had against blue-green yesterday.
And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. I'm going to ink Piglet for 1, Daisy, and then for 3, I'm going to play Tramp. I'll draw 4, discard 4.
How many cards left after this card?
I'll just have 1.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Lady. I'm going to discard Ursula. I'm going to discard Go-Go. I got to decide which of these ones I want to get rid of. And I'll get rid of Lady. And then I'll quest for 4. And pass.
Okay. Drop a turn.
If he kills something here, we'll almost be able to play the Chernabog. If we draw an Inkable, we'll be able to play it, assuming he takes something off the board here.
Play Oswald. I will ink Scrooge. Oswald triggers. Play Workshop.
Nice.
I'll play Hidden Incaster. Draw a card.
Yep.
And then I will play a Bell.
Okay.
Then I will. Trump quest for 2, I assume, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go to I will pass.
Okay. So obviously he has something in his hand he doesn't want to discard here, but I think that it's not great for him to let me get all the way to 19. Unless he's going to under the sea. I will do 2 for Yzma. I'll draw and discard. I'm going to discard Quickie. And then I'll quest for 8 Daisy Trigger.
Put it onto the bottom.
And pass. Do you have Under the Sea?
I don't have it, but it's my only out, so
Yeah.
go for turn. Okay, let's see. I will ink workshop. Oh, sorry, I don't have ink casting. I will ink Tamatoa.
Yep.
Oswald triggers. Play coil. Draw 1 from Maurice workshop.
Yep.
I'll play hidden incaster. Draw 1. Play 1 from Maurice. And that's it. GG.
Didn't find it? Alright.
Nah, it was nowhere close.
Yeah. I had a Chernabog in hand, but of course, taking stuff off my board, I wouldn't get it, but I almost had enough to play him anyway. Alright, well, GG.
Yeah, the good thing is Under the Sea doesn't banish them, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I got some props in hand to stop him, but... that kit on the Oswald really plays me out of tempo.
Yeah, I drew that like that turn too, so it was like a really good draw.
Okay. GG.
Yeah, GG. Well, that was quick. Yeah, the kit turn, taking away all of his tempo so he couldn't challenge our merfolk or do anything, really secured that game. So Chernadogs feeling strong tonight. We're 3-0. We're on pace like we were with the Blurple deck 2 days ago. Don't jinx me with all this hopeful talk. Hey, thanks for the follow, eye reflexes. Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Pretty good. I'm streaming right now. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's cool. That feel okay?
Yep, it works for me. Hey, we got a Daisy this time. This hand seems okay. It's got some of the tools that we want. I think I'm gonna put back go and it's tempting to go for another 1-drop if we maul a little more aggressively.
I'm just doing 2 back.
Okay, I'm doing 2 as well. Well, we got our wish. We got lots of 1-drops now. Alright, good luck.
Yep, you too.
I'm gonna ink Little John, and for 1, I'll play Daisy and pass.
Nice. Ink the Prince. 1 for Mickey. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula for 2. I will play Curse Merfolk and a Daisy, and then I'll quest for 2. Okay, and pass.
Ink Mickey. 2 for Calhoun. Quest for 1.
Okay, draw. Oh man, I wish we didn't have Merfolk here. Something that we could ink, because all 3 of these cards are useful in the board state that we're in. I'm gonna ink Tramp for 3. I'll play Donald. I'll give +1 questing to Daisy. Then I'll quest for 7. Daisy trigger. Okay. And pass. So at least the Donald slows down his Calhoun here, and then we can get a Rapunzel trigger, assuming we get an inkable.
Two for Calhoun, 1 for Mickey. Take out the Donald.
Yeah.
Quest for 1, pass.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Little John. Daisy is gonna challenge Calhoun. I'll take 3. And then for 4, I'll play. Yeah, you won't take any damage.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this so I can draw some cards. 1, 2, 3. And I will pass there. Since we have a tramp now, I don't want to feed him all my characters. I want to get the cheapest possible tramp play on this turn. The Daisy's going to die, obviously, but we needed the cards.
Link Anna.
Surprised he didn't take the Calhoun with the Mickey, or take the Merfolk with the Mickey last turn. He quested. He had 5 cards, so he had lots of cards.
I'll have both the Calhoun's go into the Daisy.
Yep.
I'll do 3 and I'll sing Storm onto the Merfolk.
Sure.
And I'll pass. Or I'll quest for 2 with these guys and I'll pass.
Yep. Alright, draw. I'll do 2 for Piglet. We'll do 2 for Daisy and a Merfolk.
Mhm.
And I'll pass.
Cross again. Calling Strength. And I'll do 5 for a Grabber Sword.
Okay. So Piglet and Merfolk are gone.
I'll quest for 4.
Oh, the grab your sword is... That's kind of a painful one.
Pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, I'll do 4 for Rapunzel. I'll heal 2 off Daisy to draw 2. I'm gonna ink Piglet. That's Calhoun slow. And I'll pass.
Draw for turn.
So we do have an option if he doesn't remove our stuff to Cricky and get some of the board back here, but
Okay. I'll link.
can't really afford to just feed him. Yeah, I definitely didn't see the grab your sword coming, unfortunately. Not that we could do much, but it does hurt. Hey, Jeremy.
Okay. We'll do 3. I'll play a Ling. I'll do the last 3 for. Let's see. I'll sing One Last Hope onto Calhoun.
Yeah.
And we'll take out a Daisy. Yeah. And I'll quest for 3.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Tramp for 5. I'm going to play Cricky.
Nice.
Get +3 on everything. This Rapunzel is going to take out a Mickey. She takes 1. Daisy will take out a Calhoun. Takes 3. Rapunzel will take out a Calhoun. Takes 3. And pass.
Nice. Withdraw. That is 1 second. Sorry, I have to open the door real quick.
Yep. No problem. So this isn't looking great for us. I'm assuming he maybe takes some stuff out here. Maybe he quests, but ideally he quests and gives us an out. If he doesn't quest, then he probably just wins if he kills our stuff and then plays a couple new characters. So right now we have 9 on board. We could go to 18. With Donald, we could go to 19. If we drew another Donald, that would be 20.
Yeah, I think I just... yeah, we'll do 5 for him, and I'll just plus for 2.
Alright, so I think this is an error. Probably won't be punished, but we do have an out to win the game now. Okay, draw. I don't think that the go-go helps here, honestly, because of the math of our damage. Yeah, I think you got this. I'm trying to make sure there's no way that I can weasel out of this, but... I'll do 4 for Rapunzel. I'll heal 3 to draw 3 here. Okay, yeah, you got it. Good game.
Good game. Thank you for the game.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Well, we almost had a way out of that. If he had a damaged character on board, we definitely could have snuck that one out. That grab your sword. Didn't expect to have to play against that. Nobody runs that. Yeah, he's definitely teched well for that matchup, Jason. I agree. We still had a chance, but yeah. Hey, John. So we're 3-1 with Chernadogs. I'll jump back in here. Hopefully no more grab your swords. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not too much. I'm streaming. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Have got fine.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a better start than our Jafar night last night.
Seven.
Okay, I'm gonna put 2 back. Yeah, Calhoun's definitely a good card into this deck. Into the evasive meta, she's kind of lacking, I
Right,
think,
check.
but it's perfect for this matchup. Alright, good luck.
Ink, muses, and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Go-Go, and for 1, I'll play Daisy and pass. So he's playing Muses. This could be a few different decks. All of them are annoying. Hopefully he's got to keep inking Muses here.
Ursula. A2 for me.
Yeah, GG Baby Joe. That Grab Your Swords was a killer. Okay, draw. Thanks for the follow. I'm gonna ink Nala. For 2, I'll play Curse Merfolk and Nala, and then I'll quest for 2 Daisy Trigger. Okay, and pass.
Draw. Ink hypnotize. 3 for Pete.
Yeah, we played against a blue-green earlier, and we were way too fast. We beat them before they could do anything. Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Kit. For 2, I'll play Ursula. Let's have a look at your hand.
Diablo, Ursula, John, Smee, Pete.
Okay. Alright, so I guess you're gonna shift Pete next turn, probably. We'll do 1 for Daisy. And I will quest for 5 Daisy Trigger.
Diablo.
Okay, and pass.
Okay, how many cards in hand?
I have 2.
Oh, alright. Draw 2.
Yeah, blue-green can be pretty tedious if you can't get anything out on the board.
Shift. Take out Daisy.
Yeah.
Smee into Curse Merfolk.
Okay.
Discarding Ursula.
Okay.
Pass turn.
So he doesn't take the damage because of Pete.
No, because of, oh, right, you're right. Yeah,
Draw.
my bad.
It's all good. I kind of wish he would.
Yeah, me too. No. Yeah.
I'm gonna do 1 for Lady.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
Can't really quest here. We gotta hope we draw into something to help us. I don't want to just get our board eaten up because we need cards to like do big tramp stuff. I also have the option to shift here and get back our 1-drops.
Pay 3 for Diablo. Quest for 4. 2, 3, 4. Pass turn.
Okay, draw. Alright, I'm gonna pay 3 to shift Lady. I can return 2 characters that cost 2 or less, so I'll return Daisy and Chernabog. I think Lady's gonna take out Smee.
Yep.
And then I will quest for 3 Daisy Trigger.
Hidden Cove.
Okay.
What's the bottom?
I'm gonna ink Donald. And for 1, play Daisy. I have 2 cards left in hand and pass.
Alright. Drop turn.
I can see the Emerald Chromacon being good.
Using Storm on Lady.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Pete takes out Daisy.
Yeah.
Quest for 2. Gonna pay 3 for John. 1 for Merfolk. 1 hand. Pass.
Sure. Draw.
I draw with you.
Okay, Nala will challenge Smee, take 3, and then I'm gonna pay 4 for Rapunzel, heal 3, draw 3.
Yeah. Also draw 3.
Yeah. I don't want to help your hand, but I also need cards.
Yeah. Me too.
Gonna ink Tramp for 1. Play a little John. And then I will quest for 5.
You played Rapunzel this turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Then I'll quest for 3
Daisy trigger is Diablo.
and pass. Can't really afford not to quest because then he'll just quest and then he'll be threatening lethal. I have 3. So I have no choice but to just try and stay ahead of him and hope for good luck here.
Muses.
Muses is unfortunate though.
Pete takes out Daisy.
Yeah.
Smee takes out Ursula. Link Diablo. Pay 2 for Sudden Chill.
Yeah, I will discard Tramp.
You draw 1 from John.
Yep.
And bounce your Rapunzel.
Sure.
Diablo will say MC here on himself.
Yeah.
Draw 1. Bounce Little John.
Okay.
John missing strength on Nala. Quest for 2 and pass.
Draw. I'll do 2 for Yzma, draw and discard.
Draw.
I will discard Little John.
Draw from discard.
Do 3 for Kit. I'm gonna pay 3 for Kit, and we'll send how much lore do you have? 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Okay. We'll send Diablo back to your hand.
Okay. Yep.
And then I will ink Rapunzel and pay 1 for Curse Merfolk and pass. So this feels over. There's nothing we're gonna be able to do to come back here. He's probably gonna bounce our stuff.
Draw
Or
one Merfolk. Draw, bounce Yzma.
yeah.
Hardcast MC here on Smee.
Yeah.
Draw and bounce Kit. Quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ink. Play Smee.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Draw. Yeah, you got it. Good game.
Alright, good game.
Definitely nothing I can do with the muses.
Yeah, the muses and the Pete did like a lot of.
Yeah. Yeah, tough for sure. Well, GG, well played.
Alright, you too. Have a nice day.
You too. Yeah, I'm not sure what line really works into that deck. The Shift Pete, there was nothing we could do to remove that. We were kind of doing okay, but the muses made it so building a board was impossible. I could have not given them card draw, but then we also wouldn't have cards to play, so I feel like kind of lose either way there. Alright, so we're 3-2. Roger jinxed us by saying that we wouldn't lose any games with this deck. And since he said that, we're 0-2. So I personally blame him for all of my bad plays. Hopefully we don't get matched right back into that discard deck. What do cats have to do with it? Hey, I have a dog. But I have 3 cats and 1 dog, so I guess by population count, I guess technically I'm a cat person. By weight, though, I would say that, like, by mass, strictly speaking, I am a dog person. the dog does way more than the 3 cats. Although one of the cats is pretty plump, so it's be a fair battle. It's kind of like the meme of 100 people versus a gorilla. I think that my 3 cats could probably take the dog. The cats are definitely smarter than the dog, so maybe even 1 cat could take the dog.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Just chilling. And you?
Same, streaming again. I saw your message
Yeah.
in the chat last night.
Yeah. I was hoping for the deck list from the Roundspoken tournament to come up soon.
Yeah,
But
so far the only
apparently-
one I've seen is the guy posted is the Chernadog list or whatever.
Yeah.
I like the playmat. The art for that card is sick.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I just got it like some days ago. Got it from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
A guy like made it custom made with the foiling,
Oh yeah, that's sick.
but he could only make it on the orbs. But I think it's quite nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Yeah, the chat also likes your playmat.
Oh, nice. 4, 7. I have no clue what to play for such gems.
Yeah, I'm trying out different decks. I'm doing a different deck each day this week to see if it informs my decision any.
Yeah, I'll put back 5.
Okay.
I'm a bit afraid that a lot of people are gonna play Chernadogs,
Yeah, I'm gonna put back 2.
so I should just play Cecil. All is found, Cecil. Boom. And pray, still.
Yeah, I was gonna say it still can get under, but you can start whenever.
Okay. Ink, Iago.
Yeah.
Play Popsicle. Draw. And pass.
No bell. All right.
Nobel.
We'll ink Piglet, and for 1, play Curse Merfolk and pass.
Ink Iago. Play Sail. Draw. Ink Popsicle. Play Popsicle. Come on, Bell. Nope. And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Go-Go for 2. I'll play Little John and Nala, and then I'll quest for 2 and pass. Him not getting the bell here is pretty good. It means that there's a chance that we're gonna get under him.
Annoying, I have to ink this. Okay.
Yeah, considering my deck has no actions. Oh wow. Well,
I take it back.
that's not good.
Pass.
All right, draw. Gonna ink Ursula. For 3, I'll play Kit. We'll send Genie back to your hand.
Yay.
And I'll quest for 2. Yeah, we'll just... No, I'll leave the other ones up. Pass.
Draw. Play the Genie again. Draw. Ink Finders Keepers. Challenge the first Merfolk. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna discard Hades.
Yeah,
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so next turn, you're playing Rapunzel, so might as well just quest. And I'm going to pass 3 in hand.
Okay. Draw.
The Rapunzel trap.
Yeah, so we'll challenge a bell. I will ink.
Imagine if we actually get like a real online client, so we don't have to do this and we can just stream and like play all the different decks we want.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they price it somewhat fairly.
I think they should just do it like Pokemon and make it free.
I mean, I agree, but there's also a chance they do it like Hearthstone and like make you buy.
Oh my god.
Make you buy packs or get redemption codes out of booster packs or something, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind if they like give us the cards that are now.
Yeah.
Like up
yeah,
till set
yeah,
7,
exactly.
and then say from like maybe the next set they will be like, instead of all the card, like there'll be like a code card like in the Pokemon packs. I would not mind that at all. I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
Because we are buying the packs anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we want to go play normally.
Yeah, I agree. And then I'll pass.
So, draw for turn.
Yeah, I thought it was funny when he said that he didn't want to play against Chernadogs.
Fox,
unfortunately, we're gonna suffer getting those 2 bells. Was such good timing.
Quest for 2 at least. How many cards in hand? 5 or something? 6?
Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah. Could have. Just gonna. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Draw.
3 in hand.
Okay. I'm gonna do 1 for Daisy. Move her down here so I don't get them mixed up. 2 for Ursula. Let's have a look at your hand. Hades, Elsa. Okay.
I'm ready for the Chernadogs.
I'm gonna ink Prince Philip. For 2, I'll play Tramp. I'll draw 6, discard 6.
Yeah.
I guess then, yeah, he only costs 1. That's my bad. Because he's
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what do we discard? I discard Piglet. I discard another Piglet, so that's 2. And I discard a Tramp, that's 3. And I discard Lady, that's 4. And I discard Donald, that's 5. And I will Discard tramp. That's 6. So I have 2 cards. No, 3 cards left in hand. I think now I'm safe to quest a little bit. I've got some value.
You have 3 cards left in hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll quest for 3 and pass.
Okay. I'm gonna draw off a turn. Going to ink a mana. And I'm going to play Hades. And I'm gonna take out the tramp.
Yep.
And you had two or 3 in hand?
3.
Mm. Little bit off of that. These 2 will take out Rapunzel.
Yep.
So 1, and this one, will it even do anything? You have 3 in hand. One of them is probably tricky. Yeah, I'll just take out the kid, and I'm going to pass with 2 in hand.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay, yeah, so we'll do 5 for Cricky.
Sure.
Ursula is gonna take Gaston.
Sure.
Little John will take Belle. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'll play that for free. I know you have Hades, but you can also Hades Cricky, so it's like something's getting Hades'd.
For sure.
Half cut. All right.
So 2 in hand?
Yeah. And I will quest for 3, Daisy Trigger.
Bill.
Okay. And pass.
Draw. I'm going to ink the bell. Yeah, have to eat Chernadogs.
Okay.
So okay. This one is going into Little John.
Hey Bill, thanks for checking it out.
So no damage on the genie. Then these 2 are taking out Daisy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass with 2 cards in hand.
Okay. Draw. For 3, Kit will send Genie back to your hand. For 3, I will play Prince Philip. And then I'll quest for 4. And pass. I have 1 card.
Okay.
So, I mean, all I can really do here is put pressure. The good thing is he has got characters with 3 strength, and all of our stuff has 4 health, so it's not very, like, efficient for his removal. If he plays an Elsa, you can get a little bit better value here.
5 for Elsa. I'll exert the kit. Ink cheaper.
I said her name, and now she's
18,
here.
Draw. This one is going into the kit.
Yeah.
These 2 are going into Cricky.
Yeah.
And I'm going to quest for 1.
It really would be good to hit a Rapunzel
Yes.
here and refill.
2 in hand.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 2 for Ursula. We'll have a look.
Mana and Hades.
Another Hades. It's not great. Do 3 for Donald. I'll give +1 questing to Prince Philip, and then I'll quest for 4. Probably shouldn't have exerted him, but it's alright. Pass.
You have 0 cards?
Correct.
Okay, draw for turn.
Thinking if I leave Donald upright, then at least he's
Yeah,
got to
that's
like
pretty huge.
use Hades on it, but 'cause he's got the bodies on board to deal with it.
I'm gonna shift Bell. I'm gonna take 3 damage from the Hades over on the Donald Duck.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then 4 for mana. Challenge the Nala.
Yeah. So our out here is that we draw Go-Go Tamago, because
Quest for 6.
we can gain the lore we need off of her.
And Elsa into Prince Philip.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes the only out another Donald Duck.
Yeah, or Go-Go Tamago
pass.
will also work
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Draw. What do you have on board there? 8, 10? Yeah. Alright, you got it. Because I drew Little John.
That was intense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Three more cards till the Go-Go.
Well, thanks for the game, buddy. Have a nice stream.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Whew. Alright, I mean, the deck, for being like an aggro deck, holds up pretty well against like a mid-range control-y deck. It didn't feel like it was impossible for us to win there. It, you know, if he didn't double Bell early on, I think that was like quite winnable. But we managed to go through like a lot of resources, and if we hit that Go-Go, then we could have won. So it wasn't like the game was out of reach. We needed one more Rapunzel that would have dug fast enough to get to the Go-Go. Roger putting the curse on me again, because now we're 3-3. We're doing the same pace as Jafar now that he's given us the voodoo. Yeah, not having Bell for the first 2 turns, it was like, oh well, that's too bad. And then he like plays 2 of them, and yeah, we just get like smashed. All right. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Enjoy the gym. Man, that Tamato playmat looks sick, though. Not gonna lie, a little bit jealous of that thing. Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good, you?
It's going well.
I'm streaming, is that okay?
Depends. What channel are you?
I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch.
What's your name?
Poisonous is my YouTube channel, and then It's Poisonous is the name of my Twitch channel.
All right. We'll allow it. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody like and subscribe.
Yeah, exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started streaming. This is my 3rd day. I've made YouTube videos for like 6 months now, so I was mainly doing that, but I'm just trying this out.
Nice. What order would you like?
You can do 2, 1, 3. What about you?
Solid. You know what? That sounds good to me.
Okay.
2, 1, 3. Four.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna do 3.
3. Okay. Are you thinking about going to that PPG event?
The 15K?
Yeah.
I live pretty far. I'm in Canada. I'd like to go, but it's expensive for me to go there, especially with the Canadian dollar is like absolute garbage. It's like 60 cents on the US dollar, so
I feel that. I think what's gonna happen, the reason why they announced it is I think there's gonna be a challenge the same weekend, like because of the whole blow up that happened between them and Ravensburg.
yeah.
You know, not to blow it up on your channel. Sorry.
Oh, I don't care.
Do you care? No.
Oh, sorry. I just did a half cut. I can cut
Okay.
piles.
Yeah. Nope, that works. That works.
Yeah, my bad.
Alright. Go ahead. Inka Maui. Play a popsicle. Draw. And I'll pass turn.
Sure. Draw. I'm gonna ink Little John and play a Daisy and pass.
And Daisy. that's interesting. On what you're going to do, you're going to curve super aggro.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Daisy's never a sign that aggro's coming.
Yeah. Don't like doing that. And I don't like doing that. But I think that's my only option. Yeah. We're gonna ink tipo. We're gonna play sail.
Yep.
Link shark.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Yzma
Yep.
for 2. Daisy. Curse Merfolk. Quest for 2. Daisy trigger.
How far I'll go to the bottom?
Nice. And pass.
Alright. Draw. Let's see. Inktala. Play goof. Put 2 into Daisy.
Yep.
Gain 2 and pass.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Cricky for 1. Nala
Yeah.
for 2. Tramp. We'll give +4 strength, and we'll take out your Goofy.
Nice.
And then I'll quest for 4. Daisy trigger.
Sure. Daisy trigger. Jesus.
And pass.
Alright. Draw. It's just unfortunate. 4. Play how far I'll go.
Yep. I guess I couldn't stop all of them.
Shit.
So he's just gonna try and ramp to B prep here, probably.
And then we'll ink a brawl and pass turn.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
I have 2, and I'm drawing 1, so 3.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna quest for 8. 2 Daisy triggers.
Daisy 1. Daisy 2.
Okay. Kind of scared of B prep, so I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead. Ink tipo and play B prep.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Okay, draw. Do 3 for Prince Philip and pass.
What do we got cooking? Let's go 1 for develop. Develop. Interesting.
I think the deck does okay against this. We can go fast enough that we can put a lot of pressure on, even if they do get like a board wipe. If we can get some card draw or some resources, I think we can do okay.
6 for a half shark.
Yeah.
And 7. I'm not at 8. Okay. Your go.
Okay. Draw.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do 3 for Donald. Give +1 questing. Quest for 3.
Okay. Cards in hand?
I have 3.
3.
And I'll pass.
Draw.
Yeah, the Prince Philip is pretty much the anti-Sisu champ here.
Okay.
I'm hoping he has to challenge the Donald and can't just remove it here.
8 for Sisu.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and challenge.
Yep.
We'll get 3 damage, and I will take back how far I'll go.
Yep.
And popsicle heal, go down to 1. And here you go.
Okay, how many cards do you have?
4.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Little John for 3, another Prince Philip.
Sure.
For 1, Daisy, pass.
Cards in hand.
1. So the Prince Philip kind of forces him into B prep here.
Let's go ahead. I will sing how far I'll go. Gain a lore.
I'm hoping if he does B prep, then we can drop the Chernabog and he won't have an answer for it, and then we'll win.
That's interesting. Do 2 for vision.
Yep.
Lore. Let's see. 1 for develop.
Yep.
Lore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if he sings B prep and loads his board, as long as, because then he's not going to B prep again on the Chernabog, or at least he would wipe his own board in the process. So like, that's not terrible for us.
Popsicle.
But I mean, I assume if he had the B prep, he wouldn't be digging this far. But
Popsicle. Kaleidosphere. I will sing. Be prepared.
yeah,
Gain a lore. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Last turn.
okay. How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll pay 1 for the big boy and pass.
Go 2 for vision.
Yeah.
Cards in hand. 1.
Correct.
6 for Pirate's Life.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's turn.
Okay. Draw. I'll pay 2 for Lilo. Quest for 3. And pass. I have 1 card.
Miracle here.
The hope is that he doesn't have a way to remove both, because if he plays Sisu, it would remove it, but the buff from Vitalosphere isn't enough to pop Chernabog. And now we have our zombie Lilo set up so we can keep popping it back on the board if he does manage to wipe our board here.
What would I have to get? Alright. 6 for a half shark.
Yep.
1 crack Vladsphere. Take out the Chernadogs.
Yep. I don't think you played a brawl this game.
I did not. But that would have been the most OP thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, if he had B prep, he would definitely do it.
Take a develop.
But I don't think he has an answer here. He's down to 1 ink with whatever he's got left now.
GG's.
Good game. Barely hung on.
Yeah, it was a good game, Ed, for sure.
Yeah. The Chernabog definitely put in some work there. All right. Thanks for the match.
Thank you. You too.
Well, we managed to pull out a win there. Very close to being tapped for resources, so we had just enough to hang on for the victory. I did try and maximize my resources a bit. I played around like the B prep and stuff. I didn't want to overcommit to inking or giving up any unnecessary cards because I felt like we were going to have to just barely squeeze our way to victory, which we did. Those Prince Philips were clutch though, because the Prince Philips basically force him into board wiping. I think the deck only has 2, and we got both of them, like, kind of back to back there, which was nice. Hey, what's up?
Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. I'm playing a different deck tonight.
Very nice.
Still pretty mixed results, but
internet to find a deck to play for Saturday.
Still haven't decided.
Nah, so it's like a 2.5 hour drive to the store that I'm going to. And the local metal there is like heavy steel song and green steel.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if anybody has anything spicy that they think will survive that. That's not blue red. Like, if I can guarantee I'll win my die rolls, I'll just bring my Winnie the Pooh deck.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if I lose a die roll with that deck, I'm cooked. Unless they're playing blue red.
I'm gonna put 3 back.
I'm gonna go 3 back as well. Cute. Not what I wanted to see. Ooh, thunder. Oh, lots of thunder. Oh, shit. Oh, alright, let's make this quick. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm gonna Inca Finders Keepers, play a Popsicle, draw, pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Yzma, and we'll play Daisy and pass.
Draw. Inkiago, fail. Draw. Inkiago, fail.
Nice. Okay, draw.
Wish I had her on one, but whatever. Still does the trick, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna ink Ursula for 2. I'll play a Daisy and a Nala. And I'll quest for 2.
Chernadog. T-bow to the hand.
Okay, yeah, and pass.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, testing out Chernadogs tonight.
Inca T-bow. Oh, quest for 1. Box.
Just
Well, I
stockpiling
think I'll
kits
Daisy.
in case he plays a genie.
Pass.
Okay. Draw.
The deck was good.
For 2, I'll play Yzma. I'll draw and discard.
Yep.
I'll discard kit and pass.
Play Genie.
Don't want to feed
Draw.
the fox
Let's
here.
go. Pass.
Okay. Draw.
Alright. Good question. I'm good without question.
And I ink Ursula for 3. Kit will send Genie back to your hand.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 1 with Yzma and pass.
Oh, decisions. You know what? We're gonna Ink Bell. Play Gaston. Yeah, that's the right one. Pass you.
Okay. Draw. For 2, I'll play Piglet. For 1, I'll play Daisy. And I will quest for 3. And pass.
Take on Nala. take out Kit. Play Bell. Move 2 damage off of Gaston. Put it on the Piglet.
Yeah.
We're gonna Ink Sail. We're gonna Shift Bell. Take 1 damage off of Fox. And put it onto... Yzma. Wait. Yes, Yzma. Pass.
Okay.
Keeps you from killing my Fox.
Draw.
I don't know if there's right move. What's the move that I made?
Okay, I'm gonna ink Kit for 4. Play Rapunzel, heal the 1 to draw 1.
Worth it.
And we'll pass. It's annoying that he's got all these 4 attack characters, because then even when I play the Cricky,
Genie.
we're still gonna, our characters are gonna
Draw.
die.
And friends, draw 2. And Finder's Keeper. Play Manor. Plus for 5. Pass.
Draw. Gonna ink Nala for 5. I'll play Cricky.
Very nice.
It's annoying that everything you have has 4 strength.
Yeah. The only thing that you don't lose is Rapunzel.
Yeah. Daisy and Yzma are gonna take out the manor.
Yep.
Rapunzel will take out Gaston. And Daisy will trade Belle. And pass.
Drop a turn. 4 for Genie. Inkiago. Genie, take out Rapunzel. Fox, take out Daisy. Do I do that? Or do I do that? I think I just do... Yeah, 5 for Cogsworth. Make things weird.
Cogsworth. Alright. Draw. I'm gonna pay 5 to play Tramp. I'll draw 2, discard 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna discard Donald and Curse Merfolk. Quest for 4. So I have 10 in here, so I'll pay 0 for Chernabog.
Yep.
And pass. I assume you have a Hades, but it's the only thing I can really do.
Wish I had a Hades. Incubo. Oh, Cricky's that, so... 4 for Genie. Draw. 4, 5... For another Cogsworth. Box will take down Cricky.
Yep.
2. Genie will take down Yzma.
Yep.
Take nothing. Quest for 4, 2. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go 15. Oh. Ooh, I need to quest one more. Yeah, we'll quest Cogsworth. Pass. Now things are weird.
You have 11 on board. Okay, draw.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Chernabog.
It's a funny looking Chernabog.
Oh, sorry, Curse Merfolk. Well, I guess I have to respond to your board. So Chernabog will take out Cogsworth.
Yep.
Tramp will take out Fox.
Yep.
And pass.
That's not too shabby. Quest for 2. Fox. Bounce Cogsworth. Take out Tramp.
Yep.
5 for Bell. Move 2 damage off a Fox. Put it onto Cursed.
Nice.
Quest for 2, 4, 6. Best.
Okay. And draw. Alright, you got it. Good game.
Good game. 3 genies is stupid.
Yeah. I couldn't really quest because your characters had too much strength. So then I couldn't get far enough ahead.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this build is that I'm not running any one drops outside of Optical. So like
Yeah.
my lowest strength character is technically Kipo, but outside of that it's Genie, but he's still a 2/4 evasive, and then it's like Bell at 3.
Yeah.
If I can find a Bell, it doesn't bode well for most games for my opponent.
Yeah, the Blurple deck's really strong. I played that 2 nights ago and I went 11 wins, 1 loss on here, so.
Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a good champs contender with that Steel Saw and Green Steel discard meta, just because like I'm not giving Steel Saw many targets on turn 1. Like if I play character turn 1, it's a Bell, which is 3/3.
Yeah, I find that even with the build this way, that the Steel Song matchup is like pretty much impossible to win.
Right.
Like if they just remove like the first couple characters you play and then wheel and then
Oh yeah, then you're cooked.
yeah.
I have no idea how that guy won that Ravensburger event with Chernadogs against Steel Song in the finals.
Yeah, I haven't got the matchup yet to like try this deck out against it. I guess it's just the 4 health on everything is like not very good for their songs.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. But I also think that's why I've been testing Cogsworth. Look, there was a Hades. He just didn't want to start boxing. But I don't know. Like, and then I just have to remember to ink Iagos because he's just a dead card in the steel matchup.
Yeah, exactly. He dies to everything.
Against the discards decks, I think there's like 23 cards in this deck that draw me a card, or at least 1 card.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, it's not bad. Like they can discard me if I can ramp properly. It's not too tragic.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yep, GG. So that's a tough matchup, especially purple with the Fox and then the Bell moving the damage around. He very like efficiently can deal with my characters, all the 4 strength stuff too. I played against like a Chernabog dog type aggro deck at League with Blurple last week, and I was able to beat it pretty well with blue purple as well. So like I feel like that deck has a decent matchup into Chernadog. So we're 4-4. we're right on pace to do just as badly with this as we did with Jafar.
We're the only ones playing right now. We're just the only two higher ranked people playing, and it's just like pairing us together.
It could be. I think in the opening hand, in a lot of matchups, you want to have the triple 1-drop into like a Rapunzel or a Tramp, something that's going to get your cards moving around a little bit. And then Cloud Kicker's really good tempo, especially when you're going first. When you're going first, Piglet is also fine as like a turn 2 play if you have a good turn 3 play like Kit or Donald.
Going for 4.
Okay, I'm going to do 3. So we did get the triple 1-drops here. You good if I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's ink Ursula, and we'll do 1 for Daisy and pass.
Ink Bell, pass.
Okay, draw. I'm going to ink Little John for 2. I'll play 2 Curse Merfolk, and I'll do 2 Daisy Trigger.
Genie to hand.
Okay, and pass.
Idle. Draw. Ink Goat. Popsicle. Draw.
Please don't have Bell.
Bell.
No.
It was like a turn too late. Pass.
I mean, it's never too late. Draw. And I ink Lilo for 3. I'll play Prince Philip. Quest for 4. And pass. Want to try and get a Rapunzel turn with the Daisy here off of the Bell.
Goat.
But he could like challenge Fox.
Iago. Take out a curse. Smart manner. Pass.
Okay. Draw. We'll challenge Bell. Then I will ink Nala. I'll do 4 for Rapunzel. Heal 3, draw 3. Prince Philip will go into Bell. Scared of the shift.
I figured as much.
Quest for 2. And pass. The Iago is going to be a bit of a problem as well because we don't have actions in this deck to pop it.
Take out Daisy.
Yeah.
4 for Genie. Draw.
We finally played a Genie, so we can use Kit here.
Tipo. Pass.
Draw. We'll do 3 for Kit, bounce Genie. We'll ink Ursula. I'll do 2 for Piglet. And then I will quest for 4. And pass.
You 4 to Rapunzel. 5 for Belle, move 2 to Piglet.
The Belle's so good in this matchup.
Ink Finders Keepers. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll do 2 for Ursula. Take a look at your hand.
Got the friends.
Nice. Alright, we'll do 1 for Lady. I think we just send it. We'll quest for 5. And pass.
Take out Kit. Take out Rapunzel. Box. Bounce Bell. And Cogsworth. Beanie. Draw. Take out Cursed. Discard Iago.
So we got it here because the tramp boosts the lady up to quest for 2.
Pass.
Okay, draw.
You feel the trap.
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's my only chance.
Yeah, so.
Because I couldn't replay Bell to take out.
I know.
Lady.
Yeah, just not like 1 ink short of being able to
1 ink short.
do it.
Yep. That would have been ridiculous, though.
Yeah. I would cry. Especially because I looked at your hand and you didn't have the fox, so.
She was a top deck god.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
Good game.
Well, we got our lick back that time. We had better aggro cards and he wasn't able to contest quite as strongly. Also, I had to like sack the Prince Philip so he couldn't do Shift Bell and get even more value there. Still, it's a tough matchup. I think that deck is well suited to play against this deck. Thanks to everyone who's checking out the stream tonight on YouTube and on Twitch. We're doing some set champs practice. I'm trying out Chernadogs. Just trying to see what decks I might want to play at set champs this weekend. Hey, Kato. So we're 5-4 with Chernadogs. Seems like it is a powerful deck, but we've had some bad luck with matchups a little bit. The Jafar deck we used last night, we went 5-5, but on Sunday when we did Blurple, we went 11-1. So I'm still chasing that dragon. I'm just giving it a sec before I queue back in because we just played the same guy 2 games in a row. I don't know if I want to play the best of 3 against that deck. Puppies. I mean, there's puppies in this deck. I mean, there's dogs. Yeah, thanks to everyone who's watching on Twitch. If you enjoy the gameplay, definitely follow the channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you can hit subscribe, the support really helps. I'm going to start streaming regularly every day. I do have set champs this weekend, and on Thursdays is my local league night, so I won't be on here at that time, but gonna try and get on every day otherwise. So let's queue back in, see what we get. Hello. How's it going?
Everything's fine.
I'm streaming, is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I have the proxy card. It's for Pegasus. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. Cool.
You okay with half cut?
Yeah, half card is fine for me. You are streaming on Twitch?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch and YouTube, and I make YouTube deck videos.
Uh-huh. And is the Poisonous is also your streaming name, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I will look after that.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 3 back. Oh, we got our 1 drops that we were missing.
5 back for me.
Okay. All right, good luck. So I don't know what we're playing against, but we're on the draw, so let's see how we fare.
Right, in front for another side, your turn.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Cricky. For 1, I'll play Curse Merfolk and pass.
Aha. I realize this deck. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fun.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ink this thing. Play Lumnia. And your turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink another Cricky. For 2, I will play Lady and Little John.
Yeah.
And I will quest for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Drop a turn.
So we're setting up a play with
Go to your Miracle.
Tramp. We can take out
This
this
card
Lumiere.
sorry. This card will be played.
Okay.
I don't think this game will last until turn 7.
You never know.
In library, 3. Yeah, corrupt. I need ball control. Your turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Yzma. For 3, I'll play Prince Philip and pass.
Okay.
So the crab changes things a little bit. I want to be able to get a Rapunzel play here as well. So we're going to ignore the Lumiere for now.
I also don't want to turn my character sideways. So, I mean, you can benefit from drawing cards with a little zone. So, in theory, for Vana. Nee. I mean, I had Luminaire. Okay, so I can't sing friend. Drop 2. And your turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna do 3 for Kit. We'll send Lumiere back to your hand.
Yeah. And
Prince Philip will take out Crab.
yep.
I'm gonna ink Ursula and pass.
Card in hand, please.
I have 2.
Okay, draw.
So it's kind of annoying. We're getting stuck in a position where we can't quest, and he's gonna get up to his big stuff. Definitely gotta try and get a Rapunzel play here.
In theory,
That Moana has evasive.
I play Elsa. Oh, I want to exert. Little John. Yeah, and by now we go to your Little John.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. Draw.
Actually, I should exert your lady.
I'm gonna ink a Tramp
Oh,
for 5. I'm gonna play the big Tramp. I'll draw 2, discard 2. I'm gonna discard Lilo and I'm gonna discard Rapunzel.
So only
I have 1 card.
only 1 card in your hand, right?
Yeah.
And how many character in your discount?
5 right now.
Okay. Drawn.
Oh, I'm still thinking if I want to.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Quest.
So I will skip the drawing phase next time.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll quest for 2 with Lady and pass.
Okay. Ready, set, drop. Yeah. For 3. 3, I will draw your tramp.
Yep. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's gonna go well. I gave up the Rapunzel because he's just playing evasives, so he's not going to give us a trigger, so at least the Kit can gain a little bit of tempo by bouncing the Elsa.
Incraft. And for 3, Lumina and Diablo. Elsa will go to your lady.
Yep.
And Mona get my first law. And your turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Kit on Lumiere. We'll do 1 for Lady. And I will quest for 1 and pass.
I mean, it's very weird because you don't starting with like Daisy Duck, some kind of too long character, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So for 6, Medusa, your lady. Elsa, go to your kid. Mona, quest 1. And your turn.
Okay. Draw. Alright, I'll do 5 for Lady. Can return 2 characters. I'm gonna return Curse Merfolk and not a great second choice here. And Little John.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Okay, for six. Maui.
Okay.
Elsa, Vina, Medusa, request for 3, go to 5. Your turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay. For 2, I'll play Curse Merfolk and Little John. And pass.
Okay. How many cards you have?
I have 1.
Okay. Go for 2.
So we're a little stuck here because I can't challenge any of the stuff that doesn't just kill my stuff to get some card draw. I also don't want to feed the shark because he's got Brawl on the discard.
Diablo. Quest with Diablo, so then your turn.
Okay. Draw.
No card in hand.
Okay. I'll do 4 for Rapunzel, 1 for Lady. I have 0 cards. And then I will quest for 6 and pass.
Okay.
So I kind of don't have a choice but to quest now because he's just going to go game on his questing.
Okay.
But he's going to get to Brawl the Rapunzel.
Maui will go to your Lady.
Okay.
Get back Brawl.
Yep. So our only hope now is like draw go and get the 4.
Your Rapunzel.
Yep.
You can unlock for Maui.
Yep.
For 2, I play Pegasus. Vina will go to your Little John.
Yep.
Lose 3 attack for Diablo. Diablo will go to your this Diablo will go to your Merfolk first.
Yep.
And this Diablo with 3 attack will go to your Kid Clavicle.
Sure.
I draw.
Yep.
1 again Diablo. Okay. Quest. 3, your turn.
Okay. Draw. So you can quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so you have game. Alright, yeah, you got it. I drew go-go,
I mean,
but it's not
I saw
enough.
your kid go. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
Maybe. I mean, if you want, we can do a rematch, and this time you go first because I think your deck will go better with going first and a Daisy Duck in your hand. Something like that.
Yeah, if you want to play again, we can play again.
Yeah. I mean, I just play against this deck like on the Monday, and then people watch the Ravensburger journey.
Yeah.
It's go incredibly fast.
let's see what we get. Need that aggro stuff.
Fine new for me.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3. Alright. I'm gonna ink Go-Go, and for 1, I'll play Curse Merfolk and pass.
Yep. Draw. In Diablo. 1 Diablo, your turn.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Little John for 2. I'll play Piglet, and then I'll quest for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw.
Maybe should play around the
Maui.
Lumiere here, but
Go to Ingwer for 2. Luminaire. Diablo will go to your Merfolk. Get rid of Cusco.
okay.
And your turn.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Tramp for 3. I'll play Kit. We'll bounce Lumiere to your hand.
Yep.
And then Piglet will take out Diablo.
Yep. I draw one.
Yep, and pass.
Okay. Draw another. Friend will go to my Ingwer.
So we can't really aggro
Peter
here.
Pan, and he will go to your Piglet. Your turn.
Yeah, not getting a Daisy has been...
Yeah, it's very frustrating, I know.
And I ink Rapunzel for 2, Tramp for 1,
Yep.
Merfolk, and then I will quest and pass.
Okay. Draw. I will ink Pegasus. For Kini, draw another. Kini will go to your Kid character.
Yep.
This Peter Pan quest 1, and your turn.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Little John for 5. I'll play Lady. I'm gonna bring back Piglet and Curse Merfolk
Yeah,
to my
Piglet and
hand.
Merfolk.
And I will quest for 3 and pass.
Drawn.
And the purple cards are so good against aggro decks.
I ink Fox. 5. Play Maui. This Maui will go to your Tramp.
Yeah.
Peter Pan will go to your Merfolk. I put Lumiere in my discard. 2. Quest for 2. And your turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay. I'll do 2 for Ursula. See what you have.
So craft. Okay, craft. Fox, and Pegasus.
Okay. I'll do 2 for Piglet,
Mm-hmm.
1 for Curse Merfolk,
Okay.
and I'll quest for 2 and pass.
One. This Maui take out the lady.
Yeah.
Put that. So I play Kini, draw another. I will encrypt to play Pegasus. This quest for 3 on your turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay. I'll do 2 for a tramp, and then I will quest for 5, 6,
Yeah.
and pass.
Card in hand. How many cards in your hand?
0.
0. Okay. Okay. Draw for turn.
You can still
4.
lose
I
to
play another
puppies. You never
two.
know.
Draw.
Nobody expects puppies at set champs.
This Kini will go to your Piglet.
What are you playing? What are you and Phoenix playing? So one of you playing Chernadog?
Fox in my England. For 3, I draw your Merfolk. This thing, this 2 Kini quest for 4. The 16th, go 18. Here. When do you go to your Ursula? Peter Pan, get quest for 1 and your turn. Yeah, your turn.
Okay. Do 1 for Daisy. Quest for 1. I'll play Daisy. Quest for 1. Pass. Scoop. He's got a Peter Pan on the board, so all of his evasives gain rush. So the genie that he played can still challenge on that turn.
For Vina will do your trend.
Yeah, the Peter Pan's getting crazy value because I can't do anything to his evasives, and he's just got
18.
a full board of evasives here. Okay, draw. Finally, I get the daisies now that it's too late.
Yeah, it's supposed to be appear on your first or 2 turns.
All right. Well, GG.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like it has so much potential there this time. I think it gets a better draw from you.
Yeah, the evasives are hard for this deck to deal with because I can't like damage myself to get Rapunzel draw. All right, thanks for the game.
Yeah, thank you. Have fun with your stream.
Thanks. Okay, so we're 5-5, just like we were with Jafar. Seems like the universe only wants me to be successful with Blurple right now. Thanks for the follow, Angry Turnips. Alright, we'll play one more. We'll see if we can finish better than 50%. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm streaming right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You all ready for set champs?
Not. I wouldn't say ready. I don't know what I want to play yet.
I know, that's how I feel. I've been playing a different deck each day to test
Me
it.
too.
You good with half cut?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 5.
Okay. I'm gonna do 2.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
I'm going to ink a strike a good match and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Rapunzel, and for 1, we'll play a Daisy and pass.
Draw for turn. I will ink a Duck Manor. Play a T-bow. We'll go this one here. Let's go this one. And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Little John, and for 2, I'll play Lady and a Merfolk. I'll quest for 2 Daisy Trigger.
Keep over.
Okay, and pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. Okay. I'll ink a T-bow. I'll play the muses. I'll sing Heffalumps and Woozles on your Curse Merfolk.
Yeah.
And bounce the Daisy Duck back to your hand.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. And pass to you.
Okay. Alright, draw. I'm gonna ink Cricky. For 2, play Ursula. I'll look at your hand.
Sure. Bend, Grammatala, Clarabelle, and how far I'll go.
Okay, we'll take the How Far.
Mm-hmm.
For 1, we'll replay the Daisy.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright. Draw for turn.
So the bend obviously is going to be something to worry about in a couple turns.
4. I'll play another Muses.
Ugh.
I will ink a Clarabelle. And I will. I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. For 3, I'll play Tramp. I'll draw 4, discard 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will discard Piglet, Yzma, Tramp, Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
We'll quest for 4 Daisy Trigger.
Bruno.
Okay. I'll quest for 2 with Daisy, or sorry, Lady.
Yep.
Do I want to ink here? I think I do. I will ink Yzma and pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. For 4, I'll play Grammatala. Look at 2.
Try and get some stuff out here before the bend.
My hand, 1 ink.
Got 4. If we can play the tramp this turn, we can throw 5 in the
We'll
discard.
Strike a good match with Tipo. I will bounce back your Cursed Merfolk and your Daisy Duck.
Yep.
I draw 2 and discard a card. Discard a Clarabelle. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Draw.
Oh, I should have inked. Yeah, I'm a dummy.
I pay 1 for the Merfolk.
Yeah.
1 for Daisy. I'll pay 2 to play another tramp. I'll draw 5, discard 5.
Yeah.
I'll discard Cricky. Tramp. Tramp. Lady. And Nala.
Yep.
So I just played those. I'll quest for 5. And I'll pass. I have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah. Draw for turn. I will ink muses.
Yep.
For 5, I'll play Cricky. We'll take 6 into the tram. That does 2 back, right?
Yep.
We'll do 3 into the Ursula.
Yep.
And we'll do 3 into the, or we'll do 5 into the other one. 13. Go to 19. 6. Go to 19. Yeah, I guess I'll just quest for 1 and pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I'll pay 0 for Chernabog.
Yeah.
pay 3 for a tramp. I'll draw 4, discard 4.
Yep.
And discard Chernabog, Ursula, Rapunzel, and Little John, and then I'll pay 1 for Curse Merfolk. And then I'll quest for 6 Daisy Trigger.
McDuck.
Okay, and pass. I have 0 cards.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. No cards in hand?
That's correct.
Alright, we'll sing Bruno with Cricky and put the Chernabog back in your hand. Discard 1.
Yeah.
And with the muses triggers, we'll bounce Tramp.
Yeah.
And the other Tramp.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, what do I do here? I'll quest for 1 with Tipo.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. We'll see.
Ruby Amethyst can beat this. It just
I'm
depends
going
on like
to
the
sing You're
Fox and
Welcome
Rush stuff.
on my Tipo.
Yeah.
And I will bounce back the 1 Curse Merfolk and the Daisy.
Yeah.
I'll draw 2. I will ink Tipo.
And then bend.
And bend to my will, yeah.
Okay.
And then I will take muses into the other merfolk, and I'll discard a bend to my will.
Sure.
And quest for 1 with Grammatala.
Yeah.
Go to 2. Pass you.
Okay. Draw. We'll do 2
Give
for
myself a chance.
Ursula.
Okay, I've got nothing.
Okay. All right. Pass. Don't draw a song.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what can I do here? Ooh, that's good. Great play, Atala.
No, there's still a chance.
Get 2, and you got it.
All right.
Clarabelle and McDuck. Couldn't find another song. Ugh. I built that deck earlier, man, and I couldn't get it to do what you just got it to do. Like, I know Spessy did a video on it earlier, and I built it just to see if I could run it, and it just doesn't work. It's like terrible.
It's like
I got slaughtered by like discard.
Yeah, I lost a discard earlier. Yeah, like tonight I'm 6-5 with it, so it's like pretty mixed. It sometimes goes off, but like there's a lot of evasive decks, and like it's so hard to interact with them to get your Rapunzel draw and stuff that it's pretty annoying.
Right. Got it. No, GG's, man. Good game.
Yeah, GG. All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, so we finished 6-5, not too bad. That's gonna be it for the stream. So mixed results with this deck. It does feel powerful. I think you have to kind of know what the meta is that you're gonna be playing against. If you're going up against discard or like a lot of purple, it seems like purple has an easier job dealing with it. I know that like Steel Song seems to struggle against it, so if you're expecting a lot of that. And any slow decks, obviously, it can get under, like, you know, red-blue or potentially blue-green. Blue-purple's kind of an exception because they can do the bell, and then they have access to a lot of the purple cards that make this deck suffer. So it's an interesting matchup. I do like the deck, though. It has synergy. That last game, we kind of went crazy with the tramp. If he didn't bounce all our stuff again, we were going to get, like, another free tramp after that, but you know, at least there's more competitive colors than there have been in the past, is what I would say. That it's not just like one deck or 2 decks is dominating the format. You know, it sucks for people that invested in Tamatoas and the expensive Scrooge at the time and all that stuff, but I think that going to set champs, the possibility for there to be so many different decks is actually a lot of fun. It means that you can bring a lot of different things and you might still be able to win. So it just goes into what you get paired up against. Yeah, I agree. The bans worked. They opened things up. They made things more diverse and interesting. And, can't say that I'm disappointed by that. I do have the cards that got banned, and I'm still not upset by it because from a deck building perspective and from a play perspective, it's just way more fun than it was at the start of the set, in my opinion. So we'll be back on again tomorrow. Thanks for everyone who checked out the stream. If you enjoyed it, if you can hit the follow button or the subscribe button on YouTube, depending which service you're watching this on. I enjoy streaming, so I'm going to keep it up. And I'll keep putting out videos. I have a couple set champs this weekend, so I'll make a video if I do well about whatever deck I choose to play. I'm still undecided. And there's people in here that I'll be playing against, I know for sure, so I can't give away the free intel of which deck I'm going to play. Looking at you, Bill. All right, thanks everyone.